Most definitely. People, smash the like button. We're going to go over. We're going to take a pass from the club thing because a whole heap of club him play for. We're going to get back. The rest of the club, them can we easy run through that. But I cannot make him come and when I talk about the scene of Reggae Boyz. Because we have...
The rest of the club, them easy. The rest of the club, basically, it's a retirement tour, me there, brother. Because I leave Stoke, I never want to leave Stoke. I finish my career with another 4 years and get a testimonial. But as I said, the powers wasn't to be. Maybe I've done too great at Stoke. And the people in the higher positions was never off that for whatever reasons. The manager, yes, because he love me to bits and want me to finish my career. So I could have loved to because my kids were born here. But after that it was just a retirement tour, brother. My mindset was already messed up. My heart was already broken because I never really wanted to leave Stoke at the time. So the rest is easy, brother.
Yeah, we're talking about the Jamaica. But when me and them say the testimony, when you play that game, club they give you the whole of that money?
No, I don't know. But what happened is that now usually if you do 10 years in a club, you're not entitled to, but most clubs will give you that because like a landmark. But the testimony is your money, but obviously you have to pay for security, ground staff, and stuff like that. You have that have to come out of the cost. That is cost really. So the money you make is your money, but you have to pay for those things, like any other businesses.
Fair enough, brother. Thank you very much for that. You know what I mean? So when any more Reggae Boyz play, I get testimony, them nobody come tell me that. So them never get this and rare. So yeah. All right. So you never know if it's gonna change, you understand?
Yeah.
Let's move on to the Jamaica national team.
Yeah.
Why? Because really and truly, after that 98, the door has opened up for Jamaican player to go in England, because if you realize it, no other from 2000 right up to 2007, a lot of players leave from Jamaica and going into the English Premier League. Teddy Johnson is one of them. Leave from Tivoli Garden and go straight in the English Premier League.
Yeah.
Why is it we haven't make a next World Cup full and you guys are very good team? You have Fuller, you have Baby Gardner, you have all of these players. Why the Jamaica team never successful to go to a next World Cup? 2002, 2006, good team.
On the player side of it,
in
discipline, honestly, the truth is, because I'll say, I'm going to read something to you what Samuel Eto'o said. So I'm going to find that and read that to you. And this is exactly what happened. I saw it, because you know Samuel Eto'o is the president of it.
Yeah.
And as he become president, you notice why them qualified for the World Cup.
And for the
World Cup.
They qualified for the World Cup. Yeah. And they play very well in the host it. He was the president. He hosts the African Cup of Nations. Cameroon.
Yeah.
And who goes well at a short term, them get it to.
Exactly. Because he's no nonsense. And reform, if we want to get better, if the Jamaica football want to get better with youth coming through and making it into not only England but Spain, the other five big leagues in the world: Spain, Italy, Germany, Belgium, France, wherever. We have to have a total reform, and that's exactly the truth. So it's a combination of problems, right? Player side, federation side, preparation side, recruitment side, mismanagement, incompetence, ineptitude. There is so much thing wrong with the program, and that's why I've always said Jamaica football right now needs a total reform. That's the only thing I can say. But for the players, during my time, as to answer your question, indiscipline, Ryan.
Yeah.
And togetherness. You can have the quality all you want, but one of the most and the next important ingredients in any successful side, whether it be Real Madrid, whether it be winning the Champions League, whether it be Liverpool in the Champions League, whether it be Man City winning the Premier League, Man United winning all them trophies, Real Madrid winning all them trophies, is cohesiveness, compatibility, and the togetherness, Ryan. For the team, if you have indiscipline in that team amongst the players, you can never achieve success. And the player part, that was the problem. And the federation part, we all know the problems. We see them happening up to today, this day. And if you have so much problem, Ryan, or if you have success, is a reason why we haven't made it to the end no other World Cup. And the reason why we make it to the World Cup in France, all of those things I just mentioned was never there. Under Mr. Rennie Simoes' leadership, first of all, he had leadership. First of all, secondly, you had recruitment, proper recruitment system. Secondly, you had preparation. Thirdly, you had preparation. And fourthly, last but not least, you have execution. Ryan, those things are very important. As you can see, when Sim was preparing for recruiting players, he go all around Jamaica first, and then besides, you know, say, well, I don't think these guys are good enough yet. You know. We have a lot of players. He never just go to certain leagues. He get Pepe from Major League, Ian Goodison from Olympic, Bibi Gardner at 17 or 16 or 17 from Harbourview. It wasn't because he was young and a certain manager before, oh, me now pick certain him too young, him can't play. No. The great man Sir Alex Ferguson said, if you're good enough, you're old enough. So no matter how young or how old you are, if you're good enough, you're old enough. You understand? So him go around the nation and him look on all players, all leagues, and then pick some players from there. So then him start bring English players in who have the heritage or ancestral lineage or whatever connection for in the Dean Burton, the Paula, the Fitzroy Simpson, the Marcus Dares, the Robbie Earls, you name it. All of those players will come through and then build that team. The Tatty Brown, the Aaron Lawrence, the Boopy, you understand, the Peter Cargill, the Hector Wrights, the Theodore Whitmore, Warren Barrett, you understand, the all players, and then build that unit with the balance and the togetherness that they had with the quality. Come on, Ryan. How would we not make it to that World Cup finals in France 98? That is exactly why we qualified. Look on that team and what that group had in all those characteristics and all those features and all those abilities and qualities. Yeah? In all the other teams, how much of those stuff are missing, those ingredients? A lot, and that's why we never qualified. So players have their part to play, and the federation have their massive part to play. How can you go into a World Cup qualifiers and you're bringing players few weeks before the qualifiers start, or a month, you're bringing players from England? Where's the compatibility? How you going to get the compatibility? How you going to get the chemistry? And you clash them with the local players, or the players who born in Jamaica, and cause a problem over wages, and at midnight you have argument over money. These things that happened 20 years before. I said them in my interviews on Sportsmax. I said them in the Gleaner. I said them in the Observer on my interviews that I did when I was made ambassador of the schoolboy of the Manning Cup season schoolboy football program, right, for that year. So a lot of things we're missing, and that is what happened. So players, we have our part to play. Players not passing to play when in better position. Players not fit enough. You understand? You know, and a lot of things, and that's how we never qualified, as well as we never take opportunities. Personally, within myself, yes, I performed, I know, but again, I could have scored and should have scored a lot more goals that I have scored in my career, as I did for my clubs, and there's reason to that. But again, for whatever reason, it happened. But never, ever in my mind have I ever not performed for my country or club. Maybe not scored enough goals as I would like or should have done, but yeah. We all have our part to play. And those things that I mentioned is the reason why we haven't made it to another World Cup finals since 1998.
Agree with you on that, Fuller. So, you play at the highest level, play in the Europa League, play in the FA Cup, play in the Carabao Cup. Many people here, I speak, and they think, when I'm speaking, they think I have, even people around the Football Federation, high position, say I have personal thing against them, right?
Yeah.
The other day, when the president, just tell the people them, say, you're talking me making a lot of video about you, right? Nobody go around and think, and you know you contact me. Nobody tell the people them, say, yo, a particular people are vendetta. Bro, I have nothing to vendetta. Only thing I want to see the nation is to win. And I don't think you're doing a good job. You playing at the highest level, Fuller. How important is it the technical committee, the president, the coaching? A lot of people hear these things and they might say, but them man not play on the pitch, but them don't understand how so money have up behind the scene, player warring with money. How important everybody have to depend on the same pin, especially the people them in the Football Federation.
Very, very important. That's the backbone of the whole program. Because the program has to be managed by people off the field. And they have no responsibility on the field. As I said, an egg, if it's broken from the outside, what happens? Life ends. An egg, if it's broken from the inside, life begins. There's a reason why those simple things are true and those ethics are the way they are. Because it is what it is. You understand? The Jamaica Football Federation cannot be hosting meetings 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock before a game and you have a game to play tomorrow. Whenever you ever seen Liverpool in those kind of situations, teams who have won championship consistently, regularly, Real Madrid, Man United, the Arsenals, the Chelseas, the Man Cities at the moment, you ever see a reason why they have so much success because everybody on the same page, whether it be the administration or the playing staff. The administrations have to do their part, the players have to do their part, then you have the investors or the commercial side have to do their part, and everybody working as one to achieve one product. The product is winning football matches to achieve World Cup berth or Gold Cup berth or Gold Cup winning a Gold Cup, whatever the aim may be. And in our situation is winning World Cup matches for our country and to achieve Gold Cup berths consecutively or consistently. You understand? And that is the problem. Everybody has to be on the same page. It's very important. Very important. You understand? And those are the things that what cause teams to fail when they have problems. And that's why we Jamaican team, the team, national team has been failing for so many years because of situations like that. Politics is a very, very bad thing. Politics is corruption. What you call it now. Conflict of interest is the pathway and the road to corruption. If you have a lot of things messing with the football side of things, you have problems. I'm sure in Liverpool you have the administration or Man City or Man United or Real Madrid. Up there in the board area or the administrator area, they have them problems and they have them politics, but then keep it up there. Don't bring it down into the football side of things because the minute you do that, it's problem. You cannot mix politics with football. Football have to remain separate, and politics in the administration have to remain separate. But yet still is still one function or one organization. But you keep the politics where it belongs, and the football keep it where it belongs. So focus on football. The coach organizing his stuff, doing his program, and making sure everything works on the football side of things. The administration, get them investments, get them commercial side, get the marketing done, get funds for the program. Because we know the football need funds because football is expensive, but it can make you a lot of money as well. But it also expensive to manage, to administer, to maintain. So your administration, your job as the administration, as the current administration at this moment in time is to get funds, to earn funds, to gather funds, to help the football so that so that preparation can put in place early enough, flights can put in place early enough so that the players them are not worried, because when you have players worried about external things other than football, they ain't gonna give 100%. And that is the problem with our football, with the administration side of things.
So Fuller, like how we see a Samuel Eto'o, big player in the post right now at the camera as the president, why we can't see player like you play at the highest level, player like Bibi around the national team or a part of the administration? Why is it so hard for you? You ever try to help, or they don't need you guys help? They just want to push you guys aside?
Well, I'm always here for my country now, right? You know that. Always here. On the playing side, I was just the same. And as a former player retired now, doing my coaching badges and my UFB, almost complete that. I was always open for that. And I've always believed that I would love to take over one day as the president, just as Samuel Eto'o situation. Because I always try to learn and make myself better and better and better. I mean, I wasn't the brightest student in high school, in primary school, in high school. But obviously I've been amongst a lot of people. I've been amongst Stoke City Football Club, been to a lot of clubs, been in England a lot of times, been around a lot of people who's football-minded, brains brought in the administration and coaching staff, playing staff, all kind of things. So I learn here and there. I learn from everybody. I try to learn something from everybody and develop my own abilities and my own mindset and things. And I've always wanted to be involved. I always know that I'm going at some stage in my life and my career going to be involved with the football program, whether it be as a coach or in the administration or as the president. Because I never say never, and I never belittle myself. I always think the best for myself because I know what that can do for you as a person and your mentality, your mindset, right? So yeah, being as a president and select my own team of people for the administration and to run the JFF. Yeah, because I believe that what I can do and learning from all the clubs and all the experience and exposure and the know-how and all the knowledge that I have that I could put to good use and lead this Jamaica Football Federation at some point in my career, in my life. Only being, as I said, football takes money, and I have my own situations now to look after and manage my family. You know, I spend a lot of time for my family, so I need to spend a lot of time with my family, which I'm doing now. You know, get my qualifications because it's better to have it than not to have it. And when you have it, nobody can say, oh, you need to get this, I need to get that. So you can have your qualifications and you can move on and do what you need to do. But also you need contacts and you need good people around you. In my cricket's case, it doesn't have the people in the right positions. And it doesn't have people who know how to run the football or to run a football program in the first place. So in the first place, they should have never been there. For me personally, I would love to be the president, of course, but I have to have the right people around.
You think you're ready now, Fuller?
I'd like to pick. Well, Ryan, it's also about picking a team around, you know. Remember saying Frank Lampard became manager of Derby, Steven Gerrard became manager of Rangers without even completing the UEFA B. They had somebody on the coaching staff, Gary McAllister for Steven Gerrard, who had his pro license. And that way Steven Gerrard could be the manager as well as he's doing his batches. Yeah. Frank Lampard at Derby could be the manager as well as he's doing his B because Jody Morris, part of his coaching staff, had the pro license. So him ride on that. So I could have a team around me right now. I'm sure Eto'o maybe not be qualified fully, but he has people around me who was qualified. As a GenSec, maybe you'll have a Justin Mooring from who used to be at Digicel. I'm just giving a scenario because I'm thinking this in my head because I watch a program and I always want to help my nation. As a vice president, maybe you could have a Michael Barnes because him seems competent, him seems knowledgeable, him seems no nonsense, and him seems honest, transparent, and accountable. You get me? I say, I could sit as a president. You could have Andre Virtue as another general manager who knows the game and knows how to operate stuff and could be one as, I don't know if he can dual role and could be one of the vice president because he could be another president as well. Looking people who are competent, people who are honest, people who are accountable and leaders, brother. That's what we need in the program. People who know football as well. You understand? So you don't necessarily have to qualify. Yeah, you have to have a certain level of qualification now, but you could still be in the job while getting the qualification because others have that qualifications, as in the situation and the scenario with Steven Gerrard on the playing side and on the playing side. So this is what Samuel Eto'o says. I said I'll get this to you because I
realize yo, Fuller, what I love about you from the other day when I talk to you, brother. You always quote me, Samuel Eto'o, and you always say, yo, me never talk about this president thing yet behind the scene. You understand? And for know that you learn same time at the same time. You want to go there, you want to love to be the president, as they say, but at the same time, learn.
You have to be ready. You have to be ready certain way. Because Jamaica isn't going to be a quick fix. There's a lot of problems, with the program right now. Not only player, not only administration. There's also corruption, which that after Stampede, zero tolerance. And that's what Samuel Eto'o did. That's why they qualified. I will stick up in. I've been watching a series because I watch a lot of series. A lot of time now I spend with my family, so I'm at home quite a lot. So I watch a series, the Kin, QIN Empire. You need to watch that.
Yeah.
It's a reform.
Yeah.
Reform, total reform. It means start from scratch. So all the nonsense that used to happen before or recently or 10 or 20 years ago, once you take over, Jamaica football need a total reform. So everybody needs to go. Speid, Ricketts, Dalton Wints, all of them needs to go. Leader, all of them who's affiliated with them needs to go. Because there's no room for error or corruption. Jamaica football has been suffering for too long, Ryan.
Yeah.
Watch that series, King Empire. Totally reform. Let me go ahead now and read to you what Samuel Eto'o did or what his principles are. And that's why you see they have qualified for the World Cup. And they are doing so well now in terms of the structure and the setup of the program. So President Samuel Eto'o is not happy. Okay? As spoken. This is what he says. I am not happy. I don't care who you play against. You represent Cameroon. I am not happy at all. In my time, I missed the World Cup because I knew what problems I had. You understand?
Yeah.
The experience and the exposure and the know-how. I know what problem the JFF had during our playing time. Those problems won't repeat themselves while I am president. You hear that, Ryan? Let me repeat that.
Yeah.
Start over. Let me just read it fully so you understand. I am not happy.
Hold on. When you take them quote, they can more write down some of the quote.
Come on, I can send it to you, man.
Yeah. All right, send it to me. Yeah.
I am not happy. I don't care who you play against. You represent Cameroon. I am not happy at all. In my time, I missed the World Cup because I knew what problems I had. Those problems won't repeat themselves while I am president. Those problems won't repeat themselves while I am president. Places in this team will be earned. Nobody, I repeat, nobody has a place guaranteed in this team. You must do your job. Whoever comes here to wear this shirt must do the job. Else he goes and I will be happy to have the children play. I sat where you are years ago. I know some of you are thinking he is stupid. But I tell you, I was the best. I know why I failed. You understand? I know, you hear what the man said? I know why I failed. I will give you everything, even my life, so that you be in the best condition. I fight with everyone to put you in the best condition. You sit here, that's preparation he's talking about. You sit here and have no idea about battles I fight for you. When I come here, it's about Cameroon. Guys, there's nothing more beautiful than Cameroon for me. I will give my life for my country. I have great esteem for my country, and I shall arrive with or without you. If you want to be part of this journey, you must work. If it's about what I saw out there today, I am not sure any of you will be on this list. I need more because I dream to win the World Cup. You hear what man said? Not play in the World Cup, not participate in the World Cup, not just making it to World Cup, but dream to win the World Cup. All the problem I had as players won't repeat themselves. All the problem I have as players won't repeat themselves. First objective is having a good-hearted group. You hear that?
Yeah.
First objective is having a good-hearted group. I failed because that was absent, even though we had great players. When this group will be happy together, we will win. You hear that, Ryan?
Yeah.
When this group will be happy together, the togetherness and the quality is winnings. We will win. Now, I don't care. Whoever wants to come here will do so by the rules of the federation. mind you, I have some idea about football. That was what Cameroonian president just took over, Samuel Eto'o, says to his group. You understand? Yeah. That's what he says to his group. Yeah. You understand, Mr. Brother? I'll let you have it so you can see for yourself. So this is what a leader looks like, or sound like, or is doing. You understand? Yeah. You have to lead from the top with no prejudice, partiality, bias. You have the experience. You have the knowledge. You have the know-how. You have the exposure. You know the problems when you were there, and that's why you never qualified. So what you going to do? Become the president and don't change that? Yeah. Or don't rectify that situation? Then how it will get better? You understand? You know the truth, you see the truth, but yet still you believe the lies. That is stupid. You understand? Yeah. And surely Samuel Eto'o is stupid. You understand me I say?
You know
So you can be the president of Football Federation. All of these things been happening for so many years, and we've been losing. You don't love your country. You haven't been achieving World Cup qualifications, much less winning the World Cup. The Gold Cup, we have problems after problems. God bless the boys them while they make it to the semi-finals 2 years in a row, or quarterfinals, or finals 2 years in a row, and lost out to the US and I think Mexico. God bless the guys them all them that they have to face. But the federation have been going on for too long with so much of these problems, incompetence, you know, the ineptitude, the lack of transparency and the lack of accountability. All these problems that they're leading with no leadership quality whatsoever, and we've been failing for so many years. And you say you love the country and you're still fighting to keep your job, and you're not getting paid. Anybody who said they're not getting paid and want to stick with the money, I want to stay there and you're not getting paid, they're telling lies. It's obviously lying. Which man is still not getting paid and keep failing and still be in a job? Yeah, and if you love your country, don't you give it to somebody else who can do better? Even if you done so well and you've been failing for so many decades or so many years, from 1998, you've been failing. And I mean, yeah, you have previous people before him, but you fail what, 2 years, 3 years running now? And you still there? Come on, man. You don't love your country. These people don't mean Jamaica any good. So that's what Eto'o says.
Fuller, I am going to be the first one for campaign for you. Because I'm telling you, bro, when people ask who to be the next president, Fuller, for be honest with you, I don't know. You know why? Because you have good people in about conflict of interest. You has been, and that one of the problem for us or football. We don't have a lot of people where, I'm not going to say a lot of people overseas, but too many people in Jamaica, when you look, them attached to a club. Man like you play for Tivoli from your 18, brother.
Yeah.
You have the love for Tivoli, you know.
17, yeah.
But in a strong, because you're away for so long.
Yeah, right? Man, but remember, remember Ryan said I have my responsibility here, so I have kids here. So that's why I said I have my battles to fight here right now. And also don't forget, you have to, as I said, Jamaica isn't going to be a quick fix. So whoever is taking charge when that time comes is going to be the new president. Yeah. Has got a lot of hard work to do. No, that's what I'm saying. It's total reform. It's got to be zero tolerance, as what Eto'o did. And that's why they achieved qualification, Cameroon, because he was no nonsense. He know the problems. He know all the situation that they have. That's why they never qualify. Both on and off, on the field and off the field. And this is what he went in straight away and changed all of that. The first day in office, the 5 workers will come late, him sack them. Because he told them already, said, listen, zero tolerance, everything here is changing. If anybody come late, that is it. The 5 workers that will come late get sacked, he replace them.
Big president.
So you know, the others who saw that what he did, them have to make sure them straighten up themselves. Yeah. You understand? So this is what we need. Total reform and no nonsense. Like Mikey Barnes tell you, him a try to tell leader, me see the program, say that's a conflict of interest. That's a conflict. Him still say they want to this manner. Like him not realize say him and Speid is a conflict of interest as well. You see politics, you can't mix politics with football, Ryan. And them man they seem like them in too much, them too political. I am for football, Ryan. I don't want nothing to do with politics. Yeah. I am football. on the field, off the field, is football for me. And that's what we need. That's what Jamaica needs now. That's what Samuel Eto'o is doing to Cameroon now. Football, immediately. The rest, the administration, and the other people in the respective positions, qualified and specialist people in the respective positions to do their jobs, and everybody can achieve, like a divisional labor. The midfield does his job, the striker does his job of scoring goals, the midfielder does his job of passing and tackling and recovering the ball, defender does the job, the defense does the job of recovering the ball, defending, stop people from scoring, passing out to the midfield. The goalkeeper does his job of saving shots if there's a shot and goal. Everybody work together to achieve a goal. But put that on the wider scale now. The administration, the team, the investors, and the commercial side of it. Working together to achieve one goal. Everybody doing their job.
The people them say, I watch your show, brother, you know everything go on.
Okay, brother, because that's my way of staying in loop with my island. Just as I read the Gleaner every day, the Observer every day. I read not most of the Star, but the Gleaner and the Observer, I read them most of the time. I watch your show as much as I can. When there's certain topics being discussed, because you know, so every topic I follow. Because you know, as I say, I'm for football. I like to stay in the loop. I like to help the nation. That's why I say, I have to prepare myself. How am I going to prepare myself? If I don't have the knowledge I've been missing for Tivoli for how long? I don't see as much of the JPL as I can because I don't show here in England. If you don't do show in England, I wait in the morning. I have to go to bed. I have kids to deal with, school run. I have my UFB, which I'm doing. So I have a lot of things I have to sort out. So you understand what I say?
Even
that's my way of.
Eto'o, Joel Matip want to play back for
Cameron. What he told him?
Man say, nope.
Exactly.
Why?
Just because I didn't want to bore you with reading that. I could tell you. Remember, I follow Eto'o one of my ball, and drag by my ball, and drag by my bony fine, man. The man, they nasty me and they ill me and come up, you know.
Yeah.
Look, I could nasty me and come ill me and win because they understand where we are come from. Remember, them are like we, you know, brother.
True.
You get me, I say?
But man said no, and Joel Matip, I think him and the Federation was in a hot water and him retire from international football. And now the man make it to the World Cup, he want to come. That's a strong leader because at the end of the day, brother, you retire and it would be mad.
Unfair.
Upset
Unfair.
Yeah, it would upset.
Just say it. It's unfair, brother. What do you mean? I mean, it's unfair. You can't have him just come, you retire and because him qualify for the World Cup now, you want to come take over. Let me give you, let me just tell you what the man said about Matip. Because, brother, I follow the man in the brother. I read a lot in the brother. Read a lot in the brother.
Fuller, may I tell you this, brother? Not because you sit down in front of me, brother. May I tell you this? Right now, any more people are asking me who to be the president, a Fuller.
Brother, you have to improve myself, you know.
You have to improve yourself, but as me say, as a long
when you're perfect, you know, so we have to try to be better every day, be better every day, and try to improve yourself.
Important thing we said to me a while ago. The most important thing when you said to me a while ago, that's what I mean. Say, anybody asks who me gonna be president, a Fuller my child. You know why? You see what you said to me? You're a big player, you have your money. You now have your ego. You hear what you just said? You're going to get the people around you.
It's a team effort, brother.
As a
team effort. No matter how much money someone Eto'o have, it's a team effort. You understand? It's a team effort. You understand? Because you're going to need investors. Because football take money, brother. You all see how much money the JFF has spent, but are they really spending it in the right areas? And how much money they get from the SDF fund, from the government. I mean, they could get more money from commercial stuff, but they're not marketing things properly, you know. But there's a lot of things to talk about. Let me just tell you.
Yeah, man.
What Eto'o said about Matip. Because remember, I read a lot and I follow them, man. These are people that I have to follow because I look up to these people. Because I want to emulate these people, brother. People who I want to emulate, I have to follow them. I have to follow them closely. So this is what Eto'o said about Matip. Samuel Eto'o strongly rejected Matip's request to be recalled to the Cameroon national team for World Cup. This is what he says. This is a national team. We don't tolerate people who think they are the special ones, who only want to be with us when they see honey and fruitfulness. We work hard alone, and we have a big respect for players who honor this nation in bad and in good times. I myself had been in the best teams in Europe, but I have never undermined playing for the Lions. I think Matip times are over. He must permanently stay in Liverpool. Those who started this job, they will finish it in Qatar. Let me repeat that. Those who started this job will finish it in Qatar. It doesn't matter who they are, but they are going to Qatar to enjoy their fruits of qualifying. Let me repeat that. It doesn't matter who they are going to Qatar to enjoy their fruits of qualifying, meaning they are the ones who toiled on the earth, broke them back, hard work to achieve qualification, right? No one will eat their fruits of success but them. Let me repeat that. No one will eat their fruits of success but them.